Have you guys met my new roommate? Her name's Carla. She's going to be staying with me for about a month. I'm going to be switching a new one out. Rest assured, I'll introduce you to her once, when she moves in. Now, this video, I'm going to talk about some bands that you really, really need to check out. This isn't necessarily things that are awesome, because I already talked about Cute Is What We Aim For, my all-time favorite. So, I'm going to talk about some of my other favorite bands, some lesser-known bands you guys should definitely check out. I've already talked about probably my second best of it, Cute Is What We Aim For, would probably be The Fray. And these guys they're pretty popular now, but there's still a lot of people who don't really know about them. They're responsible for such classics as You Found Me, How to Save a Life, and my personal favorite, Over My Head Cable Car. Great acoustic rock, really amazing songs. And probably one of my all-time favorites is Taking Back Sunday. I mentioned their CD New Again in All My CDs video. And just today I bought their CD Tell All Your Friends, so now I have all their CDs. I actually bought them in reverse order. I got New Again first and then worked my way down. Louder Now I got from my library, and just downloaded the songs onto my computer, then returned it. I do that a lot. But Taking Back Sunday is amazing. Really awesome, amazing rock music. They have amazing guitar, especially in Little Devotional, which I'm convinced has the greatest guitar riff ever. If you've heard a Little Devotional, comment on whether or not you agree with me or what you think the greatest guitar riff ever is. Or like the guitar at the start of Great Romances of the 20th Century. That's a great guitar. The guitarists, Eddie Reyes, and it's varied from depending on which CD you're discussing. Their guitarists are varied. But Eddie Reyes is the one guy who stayed on through all those. He's great. And Diffuser is awesome. They're like amazing, awesome, heavy rock, but not too heavy rock. And they're just fun songs to just rock out to and have a good time. What's really cool about Diffuser is that they have explicit songs and clean versions of said explicit songs. But for the clean versions, they record all new lyrics to replace the explicit versions, as opposed to just having blank spaces where the explicit words are. Which I think really sucks. I think it really ruins the song. And I try to buy explicit versions of the song whenever I can. But Diffuser is really unique in that they have 2 versions of every explicit song they have. So give them some credit for that. These guys are growing in popularity, but I wouldn't call them a household name yet. The Crystal Method. I've worn their Crystal Method shirt a few times. And on my videos. Thought the phone was ringing. Anyway. And they're awesome techno, electronic music. They're great dance songs. My personal favorites being Busy Child and Name of the Game. Name of the Game is awesome. Name of the Game is kind of like a rap song, either way. So definitely check those guys out. And Snow Patrol. These guys are also growing in popularity. I have their CD Eyes Open. And Wolves of Mercy Falls author Maggie Stiefvater is a big fan of them, as I understand it. And they have, again, great, really kind of more melodic and more softer tone music. But sometimes they go all out with songs like You're All I Have and Hands Open. I Am the Pilot. I just discovered these guys recently, and they're pretty good. They're kind of like a younger version of Cavo. They have that kind of rock style, and I bought their CD. They're actually pretty good. They've got some great songs. These guys everybody hates, but I love them. I love Simple Plan. They are really awesome, fun songs, and one of my favorite songs by them is Grow Up and Don't Want to Think About You. Both songs that were in the Scooby-Doo movies, live-action Scooby-Doo movies, so if you've seen those movies, you've probably heard Simple Plan. I don't know why everybody hates them. I mean, they're a little out there, yeah, but I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. And a similar style of music is New Found Glory, who I think is really cool. Still in that same like punk rock style. and not really much else to say. They are just awesome punk rock. Amber Pacific, I've talked about them before. It's just they were good, but their lead singer left to become a principal, a school principal, which, don't get me wrong, is a noble profession. It's just that the new guy they got makes them sound like any other band. They're not bad now or anything. It's just they just sound generic. It's just with Matt Young, their other singer, they sounded like cool and unique. And while I wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors, it's just I think Amber Pacific needs like a more unique sound now. But check them out pre-Virtues. Virtues is the latest album with a new lead singer, and Virtues has like 2 or 3 good songs, but before then they have some really memorable music like Fall Back Into My Life, Temporary, and The Sky Could Fall Tonight. Those are some of my favorites. Also in that this is some really wild punk rock. It's Forever the Sickest Kids, another CD I discuss. They have a really hardcore punk rock. They go all out. And The Weekend Friday is one of the coolest EPs I've ever heard, in my opinion. It has such amazing, awesome rock. And I'm probably gonna get slammed for liking these guys, these girls, but who cares? Ali and AJ. And they're also known as the Mashaka siblings, or 78 Violet, whatever you want to call them. They're Allison and Amanda Mashaka, or AJ Mashaka, if you want to call her that. Both actresses / singers. You've probably seen Ali in movies like Easy A or Band Slam, or more coming up The Roommate. And she's as I said, she's my cast pick for Sheridan and Playing with Fire, the movie. Tell me if you agree with that, if you've read the books. And AJ, you've probably seen in movies like Secretariat, and she's also going to be seeing the upcoming J.J. Abrams horror fest, Super 8, which is really awesome. And they have some cool, if you're into like more like softer pop music, but they still have some kind of rockish tones. It's kind of hard to describe. You gotta check them out for yourself. Deus Vale, they're a very interesting band. They're kind of like Ever We Fall, who's also on this list. I'll talk about Deus Vale and Ever We Fall both have some of those sounds. Ever We Fall has some amazing songs. They're just Youth Like Tigers and Schoolyard Crush are the best songs, in my opinion. And Ever We Fall is kind of varied in their musical style for the one CD they released. But Ever We Fall, their guitar and like drum work is spectacular, and it's absolutely killer. And Deus Vale, the vocalist, is fantastic. He has a really cool, unique, fun voice. Also in the kind of girly pop category is Megan Dia. They're a sister act, Megan Dia. Those are names. Megan Dia Frampton, if you want to know the last name. And they're like into more like fun acoustic rock. They kind of have like a Paramore-ish tone, but Paramore is a lot more heavy punkish. Megan Dia is really like softer and acoustic. I have the song, just one of those songs, Roses, which is really good. Jet Black Stare, you probably know them as responsible for Ready to Roll, the Bad Movie Beatdown theme song, which everyone wants to know what that song is, name of that song is. There you go. And I bought their CD, and they have some amazing, fantastic songs, especially when they go like more softer, romantic songs, like Next to Me and I Won't Let Go. Some really good stuff. If you're into awesome heavy rock, Jet Black Stare is for you. Last one I'm going to talk about is This Providence. They're sort of more alternative-ish kind of band. Actually, no issue about it. They're just straight up alternative. And they're kind of a hard band to sum up. It's one of those you gotta hear them for yourselves kind of bands, but I love this Providence. They have some really amazing stuff, and you gotta check them out. So tell me what bands you think I should check out if you like that, and if you were enlightened by this video, let me know. If you like any of these bands, let me know. If you hate any of these bands, let me know, and just let me know. Friends of 227 is out.